Batik began over 700 years ago on the island of Java in Indonesia. Back then, it was worn by royalty, handcrafted, using wax and dye in a technique called tulis, drawn by hand. Over time, through trade and migration, the art of batik found its way to the Malay Peninsula. By the 1800, it was already being worn and loved here. In Kelantan, Terengganu, and Malacca, it evolved into something uniquely Malaysian, brighter, bolder, and more personal. Every piece of batik begins as a blank cloth. The tools and techniques of batik have been passed down through generations. Artists use a tool called canting to draw design with hot wax. Then, the cloth is dipped into dye. Whenever there's wax, the color stays out. To add more colors, wax again, dye again, repeat. When it is ready, we will let the fabric dry. And then boil the fabric to remove the wax. Batik is a slow and a patient work. Either way, no two pieces are ever the same. For larger patterns, or to cover big areas quickly, artisans use chopper block stamps called jam to press wax in repeated motifs. Some techniques involve tie-dyeing or folding the cloth before waxing to create symmetrical design. No matter the method, batik making requires patience, steady hands, and an artist's eye. Imagine the hours of work to cover a cloth in intricate wax drawings, the careful timing of dye baths, and the gentle melting of wax to unveil the final image.
My father's shop. Toko Ajunit. Toko in Indonesia means shop, and Ajunit is our family name. Opened by my grandfather. So we are the third generation, one of the oldest batik shop, in this area. So batik means very much to me lah. That means from my ancestors who's involved, in batik right down to now.
For Radia, batik is more than a job. It's something passed down from her family.
So last time people just wear with kebaya like this. See, this is my mother. This one is sarung. This is her auntie lepas. So wear like that. After that, as I was saying, then we move on with sewing the batik shirt.
Kimono, palazzo pants, sleeveless cheongsam, blouses, a short flare skirt, a hand-drawing batik pants. They use batik to create design that fit today's style. Besides that, they upcycle batik into things like hair tie, a small tissue holder, passport holder, pouches, small pouches, round coasters, square coasters, and placemat which combine with coaster, tissue box holder, batik button which for decorate your stuff, and also table map. Batik isn't stuck in the past. Today, even icons like the Merlin can be parts of its design.
All this is to add the variety of uses of our batik lah. Yeah, I forgot to say, but we try to make sure that batik is still relevant lah, because people don't just wear batik sarung anymore.
As time change, so do lifestyles. That's why innovation is important. To keep batik alive, we need to bring it into everyday life, into things people actually use and live.
Our old customer like this, like 3, sometimes 4 generation already, because the grandmother come here, the mothers, when the children get married, and then after that when whoever married got children, then they buy the kebaya for the children. This girl, for example, she came, I think last year, I think, when she's getting married already. So this is when she came with her mother and grandmother. So in this picture is like many years ago. So she came that time because she wanted to make kebaya for her wedding. And then we have also those who already got married, then came with the daughters to get the kebaya for the children. But we have been, as I said, around for many years, and last time people sell batik, guys or ladies would just carry them and then go from house to house to sell batik. So there's like no shop. I mean, like last time you only have what? Robinson. But Robinson don't sell batik. They just sell only Western costume. So people would buy like this from those who go to houses, and then they give credit to the lady of the house. Yeah, okay, I take this month, then next month you come, I pay you, or pay little bit. So when the shop like this was open, so my grandfather bring in good quality batik. Sometimes the hand painted one especially. So our customers even include, our first Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew, his mother. His mother was peranakan. So he came. Our former Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong also ever come here, and he remembers following his grandmother to the shop to buy the batik.
Wearing batik means becoming part of its journey. One more voice in the living tradition. Culture lives on through you and me. This is Where Got Culture. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the tiny bell so you won't miss what's next.